Today we're going to crack open the Superhero Encyclopedia and learn about characters like Zoom and Zatanna, all the way to Superman, characters you know and some you might not even know or recognize. We can learn all about characters like Cobra, like Imperial X, all the way up to mainstream heroes like the Flash, Catwoman, and yes, even Batman. Find out what hero or villain we'll be learning about in today's episode. Today we're going to be reading about Airwave 1 and Airwave 2. Airwave 1 is like the Big Papa, the Big Pappy, aka Batman knockoff. And Airwave 2 is his son, at least I think it was his son. Yeah. And he's a lot more powerful than this dude right here. But we're going to see what Airwave 1 and Airwave 2 has to offer. Airwave 1, first appearance, Detective Comics number 60, February of 1942. Status hero deceased. Real name Lawrence Larry Jordan. Occupation crime fighter, district attorney. Base, New York City. Height 5'10", weight 175 pounds. Eyes brown and hair brown. Special power and abilities: antenna and helmet and circuitry and belt allow him to eavesdrop on police band frequencies or intercept telephone calls. Kind of like Batman. And it even makes him look like he has Batman's little cow things. Traveled at the speed of electricity along telephone lines on collapsible skates built into boots. So he's like surfing power lines with his little skate boots. Traveled at the speed of electricity along... Oh, I already read that. Magnetic energies enable him to climb walls or relieve criminals of their guns, aka Batman and Spider-Man. Alright, the Batman wannabe, before he ascended to the lofty post of New York City District Attorney Law, Clerk Larry Jordan, aka Hal Jordan's uncle, wanted to do more than just file legal briefs to battle crime in the 1940s Big Apple. He built a special helmet and belt that gave him an array of amazing electronic and magnetic powers, and hit the streets as the costumed Airwave. When he wasn't fighting injustice in the court of law, a member of the wartime All-Star Squadron, which is this big group right here that we're going to read up, Airwave was subsequently killed by the escaped convict Joe Parsons, a criminal once jailed by the crusading attorney. Jordan's wife, Helen, sought retribution in her husband's own costume, capturing Parsons and later testifying to him in prison for the rest of his days. Many years later, the role of Airwave was taken up by Larry and Helen's son, Harold, who refined the costume and its circuitry while operating as a teen hero in adulthood. Harold renamed his heroic alter ego Mazer. I thought it said Master at first. Master! And serves as an auxiliary member of the JSA while keeping the spirit of Airwave alive and well. And then we're going to go over here to Harold Jordan, a.k.a. Hal Jordan's long-lost cousin. Riding the waves, Airwave 2 is among the most powerful of Earth's young heroes. Airwave 2 first appeared in the Green Lantern 2nd Series, issue 100, January 1978. Status hero, real name Harold Hal Lawrence Jordan. That's right. Both him and Hal Jordan were pretty much named the same. Occupational student, based Dallas, Texas. Height 5'7" inches. I'm 1 inch taller than him. Weight 156 pounds. I'm like another 1,000 pounds bigger than him. Eyes brown, hair brown. Teeth brown, and the ball sack brown. Special power and abilities. Helmet allows him to change his molecular structure, can transform into energy, and travel along radio and television airwaves. Can also fly at super speed. So his helmet allows him to change his actual structure so he can become pure energy himself. So his dad skateboards on electric lines, but he goes in them due to his structure of the helmet. Hal Jordan is the son of Airwave 1, a member of the All-Star Squadron, and was named after his cousin, Hal Jordan, one of the greatest members of the legendary Green Lantern Corps. The young Hal was forced to live with his cousins, Jack and Jill, after his mother was placed in an institution. Hal became the second Airwave after he inherited the helmet and equipment his father had used for crime fighting. The second Airwave trained briefly with Green Lantern, as well as Green Arrow and Black Canary. Recruited by the Suicide Squad, Associate Simon Legrieve to join his captains of industry, a task force for the Institute of Meta-Human Studies. Jordan changed his name to Mazer. Later, the villain Catalyst kidnapped Mazer and turned him over to the terrorist Cobra. But the young hero was saved by the Justice Society of America. Hal later returned to the uniform and code name of Airwave and now serves as a reserve member of the JSA. So he was going by Mazer for a little bit, but then once he was saved by the JSA, he donned the name Airwave once again and is a reserve member of the JSA, which means he doesn't really do much for the team. The only other option, we only got one other option here, guys. Burn the page. No, the only other thing that I really know him from is the Blackest Night story. The Blackest Night story was one of the greatest stories in DC Comics history. I absolutely love the Blackest Night series. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Or I can just tell you a little quick synopsis. Basically, it introduced all different kinds of lanterns. There was just two. There was the Green Lantern Corps and then the Yellow Lanterns run by Sinestro. Well, now there's all kinds of different ones, like the Red Lantern Corps, the Indigo Corps, the Death Corps, which the Death Corps is run by Neron. I believe his name was Neron. It just completely left me. I'm pretty sure his name was Neron. But anyway, I'm going to look that up now. Sorry for the interruptions. Nightwing. Nope, Neron is that guy. So what the hell is the name of that one? Shit, I used to know him. I'm getting rusty. Oh well, I'll just write his name in the book below. Or in the comment section below. But anyway, he rose up to power, brought back the dead, and Airwave 1 or 2. Actually, I think it was 1. Airwave 1 was brought back to life, and here's a cool image from that comic. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't remember the guy's name right off the bat. Necron. That's it, Necron. Jesus Christ. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would rate this guy a solid 3 out of 10, simply because I just don't care for his character. But for his son, I would boost it up to about a 5 out of 10. He's still kind of cool, but it's not really one of my favorites. So, yeah, let me know what you rate them. And I'll see you in the next video. Skitties.